We go to SABC News reporter Calvin Dludla. He's out in Alberton here in Gauteng for the latest on activity at a voting station where he is. Calvin, good morning to you. Thanks indeed for your time. Talk to us a bit about where you are. How many numbers are we expecting to come and register there? Have people braved what seems to have been a bit of a chill this morning as I walked into the building?
Good morning to you, Griselda, and to our SABC viewers at home. You know, today we woke up very early. We started in Johannesburg. That is where we engage with some of the residents or citizens who were queuing at the Home Affairs local offices in Johannesburg. The reason why they were there, Griselda, they told us that they want to apply for the IDs. Others were there to collect their identity documents for one reason. The major reason is that they want to go and register to vote this weekend. And then we moved to Alberton. That is where we are engaging with DA leaders as they are encouraging voters, especially young voters, to go and register to vote. Now, let me introduce a Johannesburg mayoral candidate. That is Helen Zille. Thank you very much for your time. I was told earlier when I arrived here, when I didn't see you, I was told that you were in a park run, 5 kilometers.
Yes.
Energetic now. Tell us, what are those you were running with saying about registering to vote this weekend?
Well, every person I chatted to on my 5K walk, I try and do a brisk walk, not a run. But everyone that I chatted to is registered and they want to vote because they know it's Joburg's last chance. And they really want to be part of rescuing this great city.
Without talking about politics, let's talk about you as a mayoral candidate. You are saying that you want to clean up Joburg. You are saying you are encouraging young voters to come and vote for a better city of Johannesburg.
Well, of course. I mean, young voters probably have their futures before them in Joburg. I hope they don't want to go somewhere else because this is one of the greatest cities in the world. We just have to fix it. And you can't talk about fixing it without talking about politics, because political choices made this city fail, and only political choices will be able to rescue it. So politics is the way you fix Joburg, and that's why the DA is running a very strong campaign here, because we genuinely believe that we are the party that can lead Joburg on the long, hard road to recovery.
There are those young eligible voters who are demotivated to go and register because they would say, we don't see any change. What would be your message to them, especially when it comes to encouraging them to go and register and vote come November 4?
Well, of course, if you don't vote, you won't see any change, will you? Because the mechanism for change is your vote. On the day you go to vote, you become the employer of the mayor and of the councillors. So don't give up your power. If you don't vote, you're giving your power to someone else. You're giving other people the ability to decide on your behalf. So don't be ridiculous. Many people struggled a long time and paid a very high price to win the right for you to vote. And then you give away your power. Not voting is a vote. It's a vote to stay the same.
Thank you very much. Let me also introduce Geordin Lewis, federal leader of the Democratic Alliance. Thank you very much for your patience. I know you have to take a flight to Cape Town. Thank you very much for affording SABC an opportunity to engage with you on the issues on the ground. You are telling me that among cities that you are targeting is the city of Tshwane, Ekurhuleni, and the city of Johannesburg. I just spoke to your mayoral candidate within the city of Johannesburg. Now, you are here, you are encouraging eligible voters to go and vote today and tomorrow.
I am. I really want to say to every South African, so many of our towns and cities and municipalities across the country are broken. We know that. I don't have to repeat that. We all know that. There is only one way that we're going to fix them. No amount of commissions of inquiry, anything else is going to fix them. What will fix them is a new government. We have to choose change. And to do that, you have to register to vote. So please, today before 5, tomorrow before 5, any voting station in the country, online on the IEC's website, register to vote so that we can start to fix all these towns and cities in November.
You have been engaging with some of them eligible voters. What are they saying?
Here today, we're in a place called Richvlei in the south of Johannesburg. there's huge positivity, lots of people cheering us on, and some people registering to vote here at our DA table. So there's a lot of energy and excitement in Joburg. I really feel it, and we just have to make sure that that energy and that excitement is not just vibes, that we channel it into making sure we choose change and turnaround in Joburg, first by registering and then by voting for the DA.
And now you are heading to Cape Town. You are going to preach the same message.
The same message in Cape Town, the same message in Durban, in eThekwini, in Gqeberha, you name it. Wherever you are in South Africa, wherever you are watching this today, please, let's make South Africa work for everyone. Let's make your town and your city work for everyone.
I just spoke to Helen.
Yeah.
She's optimistic that she will emerge victorious come November 4.
Absolutely. I'm optimistic for her as well. And I'm optimistic that we will have a DA government in Tshwane, in Ekurhuleni, where else in Gauteng? In Mogale City, in Midvaal, which of course is DA governed and is the best governed town in the whole of Gauteng. In Mfuleni, next door, which is the worst governed place in Gauteng, desperate for turnaround, even worse than Joburg, and that's saying something.
What do you think needs to be done in order to motivate young eligible voters to go and register?
I would just say to young South Africans, politics is fundamental to your future, to the country in which you are going to grow up, in the country in which you're going to raise your kids. And if you want a better future with more opportunity, with more safety, a country that works, that offers a bright future, you have to be part of politics. You cannot ignore it. You have to be part of choosing change. So please get involved.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
That was Geordin Lewis, the federal leader of the Democratic Alliance, Griselda, engaging with SABC News about this weekend. This is one of the important weekend in the calendar of politics, as voters are being encouraged to go and register. Remember, South Africa will go to the elections, local government elections to be specific, on the 4th of November. Earlier we spoke to Helen Zille, also from the Democratic Alliance, saying that she's also encouraging voters, especially young voters, to go and register this weekend. Now we will have to move to GP Hostel in the city of Johannesburg so that you can be able to engage with voters and the IEC. Back to you in studio in Auckland Park.